Hey guys, it's me, that NCAA Gamer. We're back at Locals at Vortex Cards and Games in Orangeburg, Florida. We have first place XO. Tell me what's your name and what deck you play.
Hey, my name's Sherrie Spikes, and I play Punk, not Punk Theorion, Punk. Just
So Pure
Punk.
Punks.
Pure Punk.
Cool. So how did the deck play?
It blew out my expectations completely.
Cool.
It played perfectly.
Nice. How many cards are you playing in this deck?
40 in the main, and of course 15 in the side and extra.
Okay, cool. Yeah, show us your main deck and let's get rolling.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's start this thing off. And I play, of course, every one of those No Punk Xiaomin. That's your monster searcher of the deck.
Yep.
And then you gotta get ways to get to her. So I also play No Punk Ogre Dance.
Okay.
And I play 3 of those.
Yep.
I play 2 Foxy Tunes.
2 Foxy Tunes, okay.
Honestly, I will play 3, but I don't have a third, so I play with 2.
Okay. If it works, it works.
Yep. And Deer Note.
Alright.
So the thing about these 3 high level ones is, in other decks, you'll use them just to get to the end board.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Some of these actually summon just because. Especially when you're low on life, because if Foxy Tune destroys a monster, you gain that life back based on that monster attack.
That's crazy.
Yep, and Ogre Dance, if a monster is activated, they gain that attack based on that monster's attack that activated.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yep. And of course, it one of those Deer Note. You gotta play at 3. Usually you play at 1 of other builds, but you play at 3 because it works.
Yep.
For the one-ons, I play 1 Wagoon, your Spell Searcher. You're gonna see what Spell Searcher in a minute. Madam Spider, that's your Trap Searcher.
Yeah.
And I like to say Sharkeisha. Your Sharakuzai. That is your fusion.
Close enough.
Yes. That's your fusionist, and that is your synchro on your opponent's turn. That's your urgent tuning.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. This is probably one of the other MVPs in the deck, simply because you summon on your opponent's turn.
She is? This
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Because you have this and level 8 on your board, synchro summon into the Mason Dragon, and you'll see what it does.
Alright, we'll find out.
Yeah. For my non-punk cards, you have 3 Gizmo Orochi.
Okay, so you don't care about banishing your stuff.
You don't, because you play 3 of everything pretty much, except for 1 of each. It does kind of suck when you do banish the 1 of each, so that's where you gotta be a little careful with how you play Gizmo Orochi. And for the hand traps, I play a lot of them. I play 1 Ghost Ogre.
Nice.
You can search it, so you don't really need more than 1.
Yeah.
2 Ghost Bells.
Yep.
Work phenomenally. Ash Bell. I don't even say anything about Ash Bell. Ash Bell. Wow.
Ash Blossom.
Ash Blossom. Wow.
Ash Blossom, yeah. Ash Bell, Ash Blossom, there we go.
Yeah, Ash Blossom. Don't have to say anything about that. And
DD Crow is probably one of the MVPs too.
yes, I used that every round this tournament.
Nice.
Complete MVP. So that's it for the monsters.
Yep.
Uh-oh,
card drop.
Yeah, okay.
Give me a second. Alright.
So for the spells, this is the bad one right here.
Field spell?
Yes. Oh my god, did this deck need that card? Oh my god. So, Punk Jam Extreme Session basically says, hey, you can banish a Punk from your grave, Punk card. Don't have to be the monsters, be a spell or trap, and summon 1 from your hand. But that's not the broken part. That's the icing on top, or the cherry on top. This says when you pay life points with a psychic monster, to activate a psychic monster.
Yeah.
That's it. Not Punk psychic monster. You draw a card. And you do that twice per turn. This is Pot of Greed and a field spell.
That's insane. It says twice per turn on them.
Yes.
Which is interesting right there.
Yep.
But that's crazy.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you wanted to play some kind of other psychic engine, most psychics pay life points, activate effects. This still works with it.
Okay. Cool.
So also E-Telly, they're all psychics.
Broken.
I mean, yeah. One of us is
The call by, yeah.
call by, and 2 cross outs.
Yep.
I just have a lot of
Hand traps, so you can just cross out it.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
If
Would you play a third one?
Yes, I did play a third one. It kind of was a little weird because I kept seeing them so much. But if I play one extra one in this build, maybe 41, no big deal.
Okay.
For my traps, I'm gonna play 5 of them. Play Dangerous Gabu.
Yeah.
That is your impermanence. That also makes you gain life if you have a Punk on field.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This is your pop. It pops a set card. If you have a Punk on field, pops any card.
Okay.
So those are those 3. And then last but not least,
3 imperms.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Classic. You know what they do.
Yep.
All right. That's your 40 card main deck build. So next is your extra deck.
yes. So I play a lot of different type of extra deck cards.
So Link, Fusion, Xyz, Synchro.
Yep, pretty much.
All right.
Okay, so I play one of the Fusion Rising card.
Yep.
He's your means to an end, but actually gets you exactly what you want. So
Okay.
he's used Sharakuzai, bring this guy out. And what he does is you contribute him,
Yeah.
and then bring out 2 punk monsters.
Makes sense.
Yep. If you use him for a synchro for a punk monster, you can also have that synchro type twice, but that didn't really come up that much. For the synchros, for the XCs, the Zero King.
Oh, playing the post Sir King.
Yes. So
Did it
this
do
card,
good?
So here's the thing. This card won me 2 games. This card right here should suck. It doesn't because it's so easy in this deck to get 3 level 3s on the field.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, 3 plus level 3s.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. And then
I think if it's 2 level 3s, I think it might be better.
yeah,
In my opinion.
But it's a monster negate. It can attack equal to the number of times, number of materials it has. It's great.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
The zombie vampire. If you
Yep.
remember the old calamities combo, that works out for that. It's just good to have information on your opponent's deck, and if you're trying to extend to like Hacker Fibrites, you can use this.
Cool.
Yep. 1 dark. T elements sprites. That's decks.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
They play darks. Yeah. How? I don't think I need to play How.
Ban it.
Yeah. Oh no.
No.
Actually, yeah,
it
it actually could ban out. Hey, I'm good now at this point. It probably should be. Unicorn
Yep.
is unicorn. Access code.
Just access code.
Yep. Access code. It didn't come up this tournament, but last tournament it came up a couple times.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Then for my synchros, from the synchron,
Yep.
out. Gem Dragon Drive. This card is nuts
How so?
because you can search Gold Circle with this card.
How?
So
Is it because of
if this card is special summon by effect.
Oh, level 3 psychic. And
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that Ghost Org is a psychic.
Yes, it's an O3 psychic.
How is Ghost Org a psychic? Can we talk about that?
Huh?
How is Ghost Org a psychic? It should be a zombie.
So here's the thing. It's a lore out that says Ghost Ogre killed her other sisters. That's the other hand tries they all zombies. And she's the only one left, so she's a psychic.
That makes sense. All right, well, you got me there. You got me there.
Yeah, hey, made this video a little darker than it's supposed to be, but yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. I don't look at the monster lore, but yeah. All right, cool. There we go.
Yep. It has another effect where it brings stuff back if your opponent spawns to a punk monster's effect. It's actually pretty good because there's a banish stuff when it leaves the field. It just keep coming back.
Yeah.
So Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler is Chaos Ruler. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's chaos. It's the mill, pick a monster to your hand, and rest goes to the graveyard. Most of them can occur.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with them.
2 Amazing Dragon.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I love this card. So
what's up with this thing?
So this card, I know a lot of people don't know what it does. If you synchro summon it,
I don't even know what it does.
yep. If you synchro summon it, you can target cards on your opponent's side of the field up to number of level 3 psychic monsters in your grave
Jesus.
and bounce them back to the hand.
Oh my god.
It's to a point where I've once bounced 5 cards on my opponent's field.
So
back to
yeah, because most of your deck is level 3 psychics, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It had to be different names, but you have the Monster Searcher, the Spell Searcher, Trap Searcher, the Fusion one, and if you Ghost Over early in the turn, that Ghost Over.
Yeah.
5
Makes
level 3
sense.
psychics.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yep. And if you don't want to activate that, you can use this other effect. It's not major. You just bring a punk monster back from the grave. That's the turn.
Yeah, I think this is rather than play the first effect more viable. Okay.
Exactly.
Second again, this card's insane. I know how this card works.
So
Pretty busted.
Not in this tournament, but last tournament I did pretty well. Yesterday,
Yeah.
I typed someone for 10,800 type on life points.
I've been seeing people attack with 12,000 and stuff like that. It's insane. Makes sense.
Yep.
It's a beautiful card.
Yep, I punched someone in the face that hard with that. That's so funny. And also, Baron. Baron can honestly could be a flex spot. You don't need a Baron because I just do it because of form of synchron.
Yeah.
This could be anything. If
Okay.
you want to make it put calamities there back instead of Baron, you can because you still can play calamities in it. So.
Oh, you're right. That's a card that should not be played. I don't like it.
But that's the extra.
All right.
Do you want to see the side? Or
Yeah. This is a, by the way, this is his personal side. You can copy if you want, or you can try something different.
Right.
This is his unique side.
Right.
It's very interesting. I looked at it and I was like, what the hell?
Yep. Side is janky. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
So,
yes, it is.
Yep. So I got 1 extra ghost order just in case you need it.
Yeah, an extra psychic,
Yep.
level 3.
Yep. Droll is not here to do anything but make sure I don't get Droll.
Makes sense.
I put it in, have the cross
cross
out ready.
out, yeah.
it may not be the best thing because you're banking on having another card in your hand there, but
Yeah.
draw hurts. So hey,
Makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, Poppy's Feather Duster and 2 Lightning Storms.
So back row hate, nothing wrong with that.
And because it's primarily back row hate, I don't pay a third one because if I have cards on the board and I see it later on,
Yeah.
probably still works.
Makes sense.
I Slay, Ultimate Slayer.
Yep.
This brand new flex right here.
Beautiful card.
Yep.
I played 3 of these in my side deck, and these cards should be played.
Yep, you don't like Toad? Make sure you can send off the board without even activating his effects.
Yeah.
Yep, he can respond.
It's,
And guess what?
it's a non. Monsters cannot respond with effects, so it's like a Dark Rule No More, but bouncing a card instead of just straight up negating the effects.
Right. And speak of Dark Rule No More, boom, boom, boom.
There we go.
Yep.
So how come you're not maining those? Because today's meta is kind of interesting that some people are maining Dark Rulers.
I should have. This is really more of a testing ground for this deck right now. Once I make sure the Punk engine actually works and see how many hand traps or
then you'll play it in.
Yeah, then I put it
So
in.
right now this could be main. So right now this could be main right now.
Right.
Okay.
And honestly, I'll probably put 2 in right at this point for like 2 Ghost Bell, or probably take 2 Ghost Bell and play 41
Hey, you
cards.
can cross out it.
Yeah. So I should be maining it. It's just a testing ground.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
In the future, yes, it will happen.
Yeah.
3D barrier.
Yep, makes sense.
And for 2 cards, for the last 2 cards, I really know what to put. Put Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I haven't seen this since I put it inside.
This card is so old. But yeah, makes sense.
I'm an old player, so it's what it is.
I'm an old player too, but I didn't expect you to play that old of a trap card.
Yeah, and it's still in good condition. I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah, very beautiful, very old trap cards.
Yep, it's just, the elements, they're darts.
Yeah.
Half a splites are darts.
Splites are darts, yeah, technically, yeah.
I mean, will I put this in first for splites? Maybe not. But it's there. It works.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is at the end of the part of the video. Tell me, give people ideas about this deck, or like any suggestions on playing this deck if they want to try this out. Try out Pure P.U.N.K.
So, I know it's going to sound funny. This deck could draw you plenty hand traps. Don't overdo on the hand traps.
Don't overdo it.
Yep, I ran into that situation where I played like 18 hand traps. I seen hand traps stop my opponent. I did not see engine cards. So you need that balance. So right now, I believe I'm playing 12 hand traps.
So 12 is good number?
12 is a good number. I say 12 to 14. That's
12 to 14, okay. So if you're playing 14, what will you play extra of?
I would probably play...
Extra ghosts?
Probably so, yeah.
Okay. So instead, like, how many you play on your main? 1?
Yeah.
You play 1, so you play 3 pretty much?
Yeah, so I play 1 extra. I probably play 1 extra Ghost Ogre. And then if I really was going against like a regional YCS, I'll put a 3rd Ghost Bell in there.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for showing us this beautiful deck profile of Pure P.U.N.K. And we'll see you next time. Like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.